Hello, friends. Welcome back to another Tottenham Hotspur match recap. Sorry this is a bit late. I was watching the England game for some reason. Oh my, that was something. But, anyways, let's just talk about Tottenham today for a little bit, shall we? Big news of the day: Ndombele back in the team. He's recovered from COVID, apparently, or it wasn't confirmed by the club, but that's what everyone thought he had. So, yeah, I mean, let's talk about Ndombele because that's what everyone wants to hear. I thought Ndombele was great. I thought in the first half he was running a lot. He was closing down people. He did not look very tired by my account. Again, people see his running style and are like, "This guy's lazy. He's out of shape. Whatever." I don't see that. I have never really seen that or been critical of him in that way. I think the problem is that when he is running to get back into position, he looks a bit lackadaisical, and he looks, just his running style, it looks like he's moving slower than he actually is moving. Like if you watch him, I don't know, it's just something about his stride, I think. Anyways, yeah, I wanted him to get a bit further forward. I think the attacking lineup that we put out just didn't click. When you have Lamella and Lucas on the pitch at the same time, it is an infuriating game of football. Like, those are the two players that just, they take the ball, they run for a second, and then they don't look up to pass. They're just like, oh, there's three people ahead of me, I'm just going to dribble into them and hope it goes well. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. And then, like, there were multiple times when Ndombele picked out one of them, like Lamella or something, and they would go on a run, and then Ndombele would be in a good position for the pass back and then set up a final ball or something, and then Lamella just kept holding it. Yeah, Lamella did not have a great game. But on the Ndombele thing, because I need to nail home this point, I really thought that there were a few times where I was like, oh, he's going to lose the ball. There are three people around him. Watford played really well today. I just want to give them credit for that. But there were times where he was just like trapped, and then he would dink a ball over and somehow find a teammate and somehow keep possession. There was also a lovely, lovely ball that was kind of popped up to him. He chested it, then flicked it over his shoulder, and then kept going just casually. And yeah, his passing style is really something else. Like the way he kind of builds up to take a pass and the lackadaisical way in which he takes a pass is just interesting to me. But it's very effective. Like his passes are very, very pinpoint most of the time. Sometimes in this match they didn't connect. But I think there was a little bit of miscommunication just from the front line, because something I saw a lot from Serge and Lamella and a few others was they were waiting for other people to make a move, and they were not making moves themselves to try and get on the end of. You get it, right? Like, Ndombele would have to pass the ball, and then Serge would be like, oh, that's a ball for me. I'm going to run and go get it. Like, you should be thinking a little bit ahead of that, right? But, what do I know? Yeah, and his runs, he had a few really nice runs, Tanguy. Again, I think it was just a product of how the team was playing. It's preseason, we're trying to work out ideas. I don't think it was just clicking for everyone. I thought White looked pretty good in possession as well. I think there's something to be said about his physicality in defense, because he was kind of knocked around a bit. But he was pretty good in possession. He would give it to Tanguy a lot and just let him do his thing. By the way, Tanguy was the best player in the first half. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear anything else. Yeah, this game also brought up the Surge problem. It was another. This is what I remember his typical performance being. Just getting. He's very one track. He's very one dimensional in attack, most of the time he just goes wide and crosses a ball in, and most of the time it just does not connect. It hits the keeper. It's too far behind. It hits one of the Watford men. Whatever. That's the problem I have with Serge. Yeah, it's just not consistent, and we need another attacking outlet. Obviously, because we can't break down Watford. I'll just overall, I think we shouldn't worry about this result at all, right? Like, this is a preseason thing. Watford have some decent youth players, and they were a Premier League side last year. They're the strongest team we have faced in preseason, and this team is not really our first team, is it? You know, you would have Kane up top, and then Son to the left of him, and Lucas on the right, and then maybe even Dele is not even in the team. Where's Giovanni Lo Celso? I don't know. And then you have Ndombele, maybe he would start, but Højbjerg is obviously gone on international duty. Davies would start, Dyer would probably start, and Doherty would start, and Hugo would start. Okay, let's get to it. Freaking Joe Hart, why? Look, I understand. Playing a person to give him confidence. You know, maybe a Watford player has an easy shot on goal and he has an easy save and he's like, oh, I feel confident again, and he becomes a better keeper. He had a decently easy shot to stop right here. Yeah. No. They're just not good. He was kind of slow react. He was not the best. He's very vocal. That's about it. I would rather have Gazzaniga as a backup keeper. For the past few years, he's just not been up to standard, you know? I totally want him to be. I totally want him to be a solid backup for us, but who knows if that is still possible. Anyways, I'll touch on again. The front four just does not click with each other, and we shouldn't expect them to. Son didn't get a lot of service. Lamela would not release the ball in time. Dele was okay. He was making good runs and stuff, but again, when you have a team that sits back like this, it's just hard for Dele to get the best out of it. I don't know. I saw someone saying today in the England match that Dele would have made the difference. I love Dele, but no. Just like against a very compact Iceland team, I don't know. Yeah, we just in terms of style, we were playing very, very direct. And hopefully this was just a plan for other games, because against a team where you're going to have possession, I don't know if this was the right play style for it, because we gave the ball away a little bit, and we should just be playing them off the park. You know, we should just be passing it around them, doing quick movements and stuff, and that wasn't really happening. We would just kind of boot it forward a lot and whip balls into the box and stuff, and it was just very, very direct. I hope that's not our plan in possession against, say, why can't I think of team Burnley or something? Just, yeah, I don't know. Then we get to the second half. Jack Clark looked really good. He had one really, really nice run into the box where he dribbled past a few people, quick feet, whipped a ball in, and Lucas and Lamela should have done better. It should have been when we scored. Foyth was at left back, which was like, who made that decision? I guess I understand, because Jose really likes this defensive left back thing, and he doesn't want to use it on the other side. Here's the thing, though. If I were Jose and I knew that Serge might be leaving, I would have just stuck Serge at left back, because I'm like, okay, well, we need to see what Foyth can do, because Foyth maybe has a future here or something. I don't know, but maybe he doesn't think Serge is going to leave. That's still up in the air. Yeah, and maybe Foyth is going to leave. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, Foyth looked bad, but also he was at left back. So, like, why? Just put Harvey White there. I know he's not. Maybe don't put Harvey White there. I guess it makes sense because Sirkin had an okay game, but he kind of got caught out a few times and he gave away the pin. So yeah, that's whatever. I'm glad that Foyth was put on the field though. I'll say that. In the second half, Delhi kind of moved to a deep lying playmaker position, and I didn't have as negative of an opinion as other people did about him in that role. He had some really nice passing, really nice long passing that I didn't know he had. Uh, yeah, he got kind of heated though. There was that back and forth with I think João Pedro, I want to say, and it probably should have been a red card that Delhi gave uh, that Delhi made a tackle for. And then, like a minute later, the same guy just came up and like shoved him off the ball. And yeah, it was very obviously intentional. But, anyways, João Pedro was also, I liked him. He's only 18, Watford player, really nice. Jamie Bowden was okay. I don't know if it's Bowden or Bowden, but yeah, he was good. He gave away possession a few times. He was looking to impress. You could kind of tell. But he won a few fouls and he did some nice stuff. Wow. And also the clearance from Son at the end. So basically at the very end of the game, because I'm assuming not as many people watched this one. Gazaniga was up for a corner because we were desperately trying to win a friendly game against Watford. And yeah, Gazaniga was up for the corner, and then Watford got a break, and Son made like 100-meter dash back to clear the ball off the line. So applause for Sonny, right? It's just nice to see him have that dedication, even in preseason, as we've seen, as we know. He's just a very dedicated guy and very professional. Is there anyone I missed? I think no, that's all that came on. It was really, really nice to see a lot of the first team players getting a full 90 minutes. That is really, really nice stuff. I'm glad that Foyth looks to kind of be part of the team vision. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I don't know what he's doing with Aurier. Maybe he's prepping the play style to be like what it will be when we have Doherty. I mean, but this is also the play style that we played when Aurier was here, and I don't know. I don't know what Jose's doing, but I hope it's productive. I don't know how much I like 4-2-3-1 with this personnel. As I was alluding to, I would like to see Ndombele have a bit more freedom. I would like to see even White have a bit more freedom. I don't know if he's more of a box-to-box. I've heard he's kind of like a James Ward-Prowse player. Yeah. Some bonus England thoughts, if you're interested. I thought Kane deserved that goal. I think the problem is that they counted it offside because Dyer may have touched it and then it went to Kane. I don't know, but it was a good showing. Other than that, I didn't think Kane was that good. His touch was off and his pass was off. I was like kind of confused by that. He had one really, really nice flick out to the right, I think to Sancho or something, but besides that, not a great showing from Kane. I think Dyer got a lot of hate in the match thread, but he's a good player, Dyer. I think people are just like they see a big clunky defender and they're like, ha ha ha, look, he looks kind of clunky sometimes. I don't know, but he had good distribution today, and he got the captain's armband after Kane went off. I was like, yeah, Tottenham lads. And anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it for the England thoughts. Sterling scored a penalty, so hopefully that does him well. He played really well. Anyways, yeah, let's leave England alone. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe if you're new. I can't wait to get to the new season. Only a week about to get to the new season. I will see you guys for all that stuff. Let me know what other content you would like to see. Come on, you Spurs.